Hi everyone. It's been a rough 24 hours. Yesterday, about this time, my dad died. It's probably one of the worst days of my life. Many of you have been very kind in reaching out to me, and I appreciate it very, very much. I know some of the things that people have asked is, about my dad, and they wish they could have said this or they could have said that to him. But last night, when I couldn't sleep and was crying a lot, I feel like God wanted me to tell all of you that those things wouldn't necessarily change a whole lot. But what would change a whole lot is what I'm sure my dad would tell you right now if he could. See, my dad was like all of us, a very imperfect person. But it is not our perfection that makes us lovable or valuable to God. It is actually our imperfections. It's in seeing the things that are imperfect that God takes and he uses for his glory and benefit. When my dad left this earthly realm, he went to meet his Father. And when he did, he must have had a sense of shame, yes, for the things that he had done, as all the things in his life were revealed, the mistakes, the sins, the errors, the rebellion. But those things were melted away in the forgiveness of Jesus Christ, who, if we ask, will cover the multitude of those sins. They were removed as far as the east is from the west, and God no longer counted them against him. If my dad could tell you, and he just had a moment to come back, he would tell you those two things. One, that if you don't know Jesus, it's the most important thing you can ever do or decide. Talk to someone who knows him, who can help guide you and give your heart to the Lord. And for those who knew him, he would say, of any wrongdoing, any hurt, any pain, anything that you feel unresolved that you would have caused, in the light of God's love and his forgiveness and mercy, he would want to forgive you. That he would want God's holy healing and restoration to take place. Nothing would be more important to him. I love my dad. There's really no other way of saying that. And the last day has been one, if not the worst day of my life. But I do appreciate that there will be a time to see him again, although that feels very distant to me right now, and it still feels dreamlike. I know that intellectually it is true, but emotionally I don't comprehend it. But I know that God offers healing and grace. So I encourage you to live today seeking that grace. Don't dilute yourself with silly things. Don't think of the perfect last words to say to someone, but instead think of how I can live today that I might bring glory and edification to the Lord. And if you don't know him, it would be my dad's greatest wish that you would pursue him and that you would know him so that you could share eternity with him when we too are called home.